Good morning. Today, I want to talk about the number one thing I see in playwrights writing that I bring up over and over and over again. Before I get into all of that, let me list my credentials. My name is Alicia Wavers. I am a theater artist based in New Jersey. I am an actress, playwright, director, and producer, and I own my own theater company. And I am also a freelance developmental editor and editor, just in general, for playwrights and novelists. And according to my clients, I'm pretty good. If you can look at my Fiverr account, here are my ratings. I'm a level 2 seller. And here are a couple of reviews. Pause if you want to read them. And currently, here are the list of services that I offer. 114 people have come to this trick to give them advice. Now that you have seen my pedigree, the number one thing that I always have to tell playwrights is go further. Raise them stakes, baby. The higher the stakes in a play, the more tension, the more drama, the more interest you're going to have. And I understand while you're writing, it may feel extremely unrealistic. You're kind of sitting there like, is anybody going to believe this? That's totally fine. You know why? Because it's better to dial back. If you throw everything in the kitchen sink, it is a lot easier as a writer and as an editor for me to say, okay, pull back on this, let's tweak this, than it is to say, all right, you got to give me more. You got to give me something. That's a lot more work. It's a lot more work to get started than it is to pull back. And I am not immune to this. I am currently developing a two-hander with a theater company, and every single time I go in and I'm thinking, all right, I have the drama, I have this, and then this happens, and then there's this big reveal here, and then there's this blah, 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 and I get told, just put a little bit more, we'll pull you back, put a little bit more. And that doesn't mean you can't take a simple concept and expand on it, right? Hamilton is about some guy who works for the government. Obviously, I'm boiling these down to very, 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 very basic concepts, but you get what I'm saying? You need to be delusional about the amount of stuff you can put in your play. And if you're thinking you're doing too much, if you're like, oh my God, find a buddy who you trust. Find a group of friends who are going to read it for you. Take a break from your writing and come back a little bit later, read it with fresh eyes. And I'm not trying to like promote my services, but you can also find somebody like me, a developmental editor, who's going to sit there, read your work, give you comments, give you suggestions, have an open dialogue with you about what you might be able to push further or pull back. Happy writing.